time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
What's good, good people? We back for another episode of the Family Bloodline
Let's get
Podcast.
it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I still got to download that other sound effect. That bum 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 bum. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. So, but until then, until I do, what's good with it, cuz? Or what's up with you?
Oh
How's your week?
man, it's been a stellar week. Looking forward to the weekend. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, the week been good. First basketball game of the. That's what I'm looking forward to the
Oh,
weekend. So excited to see what you know what I'm saying. Progress. Hopefully, I
yeah.
see something. So that's what I'm more geeked about than anything. The weather been ugly here. You know, it's been playing games with us. We supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches. We ain't get none of that.
No,
So,
what y'all get? It just rain, or
sleeted, snow. That was it. Nothing much though. It didn't accumulate to nothing.
okay, all right. Well,
But,
are y'all supposed to get snow within the next day or two, or?
so tomorrow it's supposed to rain pretty bad. It's supposed to rain all day. It's supposed to get a little bit of mixture of snow as well. And then like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week it's supposed to do that. But like I say, we'll see what the guesstimologists ain't been right yet, or either the weather's just been changing up.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to happen here. I know out near Kansas City they got some crazy weather happening. They got a little accumulation. Schools closed and all the other good stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. It might happen again out here. I'm hoping it doesn't this weekend. I got plans, and I just need the weather to hold up. I just need it to hold up. But I'm looking in the forecast, and not just that, but I'm also like my wrists are hurting. My wrists are hurting, and that says a lot. It says a lot. So
Old folk
yeah,
notions.
that's where I am now. That's where I am now. So, but yeah, hopefully it hangs in there for me. I really needed to, really needed to. So what age group are they playing?
They playing third and fourth grade.
Okay, all
They in
right,
second and they playing up to third and fourth. So
got it, got it. Well, I wanted to wait it out a little bit longer. I didn't want to have to talk about it too much, but let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's get that transition music going real quick. I'm trying to remember which one we did for us. I can't remember. I should do some sad ass music. That's what I need to do.
wah, wah, wah.
Hold on, I got it. No,
Oh man.
that's it right there. That's it right there. But moving into the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I
Mm.
don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say.
All that stuff you was talking at the beginning of the week.
I mean, of course. Of course. I'm gonna talk that shit. Win, lose, or draw. That gotta happen. That gotta happen. But the way it happens is the difference. That's the difference. Like I have been waiting. I like disappointment.
Yeah.
Disappointment. I had on my KC shirt, my KC hat. I done got invited over to people's house and shit. You dig? I'm over there KC'd out. You would think I was. No, you wouldn't have thought I was raised in Kansas City. I ain't gonna even say that. That'd be a lie. But I was there. I was Kansas City'd up. I was Chiefsed out. I knew. Well, I didn't know, but I was hoping that it would have been a spectacular night. Like, first off, shout out to the Eagles for doing us that dirty. Y'all dog walked us.
Mm-hmm.
You did us. You did us horrible. You did us something dirty. And I don't know. Yeah, they all right.
The dog playing with the dog.
Oh, okay.
They mama finna shut all that down, though. I can tell you that right now.
It's gonna be a wrap. But
Yeah.
so there was some conspiracy theory floating around. I don't know if you heard any of it. Any of the conspiracy theories?
Uh-uh. Talk to
No?
me. No.
Okay. Well, one conspiracy theory was there was no way they were about to allow. Uh, I'm looking at. So just as a sidebar, I've been going in on my post on Facebook today. I've been going in. Um, had a hey Key, love you too. Had a guy. Um, trying to think of how he said it. Oh, because I don't plan on staying in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna become an expat. And his whole thing was, well, expats are uh, expats get no respect from me, right? And so I'm trying to like, first off, I was like, does he know the actual definition of an expat, right? Outside of what the his boxed in lens of what an expat is, right? Because I think he came through with it from a standpoint of a lot of celebrities saying just because the current administration is in that they're leaving. He didn't know that I had said I was leaving way before this.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know that, and I have been looking to leave way before this. So even when I went to Japan, that was one of the reasons why I went to Japan was to see if I liked the country, to see if that would be one of the places I wanted to move or we wanted to move, so on and so forth. And we're going back. We're going back to check it out. But he starts mentioning uh, celebrities that left. That got shit to do with me,
Right.
you know. But what I did tell him is, make no mistake, like, and I don't want anybody to make any mistake about this. The relationship that I have, or the love that I have for my country, it's never been reciprocated, right? And it never will. I don't expect it to be. So if I do decide to find another country that I like, that I'm comfortable in, that I'm safe in, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get to where I want to be. I don't have to take America's abuse. It's an abusive relationship, and I recognize it. And so with that recognition, I will leave this motherfucker to save myself. I will leave with no regrets about it. And I'll come back, which is what expats actually do. That's the definition of an expat. Expats leave and they come back periodically, right? And I'll come back periodically to check up on family, see how everything's going, so on and so forth. But this dumbass dude, his name is Tim Hennessy on Facebook. Yes, we dropping names tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely, because I've been going in on his ass. One of the dumbest statements, one of the dumbest statements I think I've ever heard somebody make about an expat, because there's a huge population of service members that actually leave the United States once they retire and they go elsewhere. They live abroad on purpose, right? And maybe it's to work somewhere, maybe it's to get a different exposure, maybe because they are sick of the political climate. But one thing that I can say is I do advocate for people to leave the United States of America. I absolutely do, without question, without question. And the reason why I actually advocate for that is because there's more to this world and living than being in the United States of America. And if you don't go and explore that and see that the world is absolutely different in other places, that the whole issue or the whole actual notion of American exceptionalism. Dre, what's happening, my man? Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you. The whole aspect of American exceptionalism is a flawed state in and of itself. That doesn't mean I don't love my country, and it doesn't
Right.
mean that I don't think my country is great. But I know the truth of the situation is America is not the greatest country in the world. America is only the greatest country in the world to Americans, and that's it. It goes no further than our borders. We really do not have a ton of people just trying to come to the United States because it's such this great beacon. The world has seen how America has treated its citizens, right? Just like we had Polar that got on here the other night and was just like, hey, you guys are Americans. You're not African Americans. You're Americans. We're the only motherfuckers that do that. We're the
Right.
only ones that do that. And so again, experiencing Japan and being safe in Japan, experiencing something different, it doesn't mean that my country ain't great. I just know that my country is only great to Americans. It's not great globally. So I've been digging into them. I've been digging in, and then also understanding the history, our actual history, going in. He's a fucking clown. And I invite anybody and everybody on here to debate me any point in history about that topic. I will go in, and it's not going in like in a mean fashion or just mean spirited, but it's being honest about who and what America is and what America represents and what America has done. And like I said last night, atoning for that. Until America can atone for its actions, we are not the greatest nation on earth, regardless of who sits in the presidency. That's the truth of the situation. But anyway, back to this old Super Bowl. Back to this old Super Bowl that so
Got
Dre
talking
had
about
hopped on.
conspiracy and you went left.
Yeah. And it's gonna tie in later. It's gonna tie in a little bit later. I promise. I
Oh
promise it
yeah.
will. It will. It will. So I'm still trying to figure out what happened, how we got done so bad and so dirty. But matter of fact, let me make sure I put the copy of the stream and put it in the box. What is
Man,
your assessment? What's your assessment of it? What do you
I
how
don't know.
do you think we came up?
If the O line didn't get paid off, I don't know what the hell happened, man. I don't know if
Cons-
they went to bed or I mean party the night before, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell happened, but they did not show up first and foremost. That O line was so horrible, it was ridiculous. I mean, he didn't get yours until late in the game. 6 sacks they gave up.
Six.
6 sacks.
Six.
Jeez Louise.
And I don't know how that's not a freaking NFL record.
I don't know. I didn't check that out, but it might be. I mean, I don't know, but that was ridiculous to
Yeah.
give up 6 sacks. Patty had 257 passing yards, but it didn't come until like fourth
Fourth
quarter.
quarter.
It's
Fourth
like
quarter.
they didn't show up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Golly, I feel so disrespected by my Chiefs. Somebody got paid off.
Yeah.
Somebody had to have gotten paid off. And then why to send us that man, I should have I'm gonna
Oh
see if
yeah.
I yeah. I'm gonna send it so I can figure out how to share it. So there was a lady in the stands that had a voodoo doll of Patty Melton. And she was going in on the voodoo doll, stabbing it up,
Every time the ball got hyped, see,
getting it, getting it. I blame
ridiculous.
I can't believe it went down like
Hey,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I was amazed, you know what I'm saying? Well, I know it's real, you know what I'm saying, but
Wait,
to be
but
a
how was it rigged? How was it
I
rigged?
said,
Because
I said it's real for the voodoo and stuff. I was speaking on,
oh
yeah, I was speaking on voodoo. I believe in the voodoo and all that, but it's insane that
I ain't even a Chiefs fan. That was hard to see.
it was. As a
Yeah,
football
boy.
fan, it was hard to see. You know what I'm saying? Because you come there, even though your squad not there, you expecting a fight from
Yeah,
these the two number one teams.
yeah. And I can't even directly talk crap. Like at least it was a good game because it wasn't.
Correct.
And that's like probably the biggest disappointing aspect of it is that it was we just got run. It was a whole ass Luda song. We got that's Gabby's school calling me. We got ran smooth over. Like we was in the way of we was in the fast lane of traffic, and we needed to get out the way. Like whoa, don't
So you heard
like
they talking about they want Andy Reid to step down because of the performance of the game.
they want Andy Reid to step down because what?
How bad the failure? They said the failure that he had in the game.
So I don't agree that Andy Reid should step down. It doesn't take away from him being a great coach. And then I know that there were, I think it was 3 to 6 players that got immediately released essentially from the Chiefs
Okay.
after the Super Bowl. But Andy Reid should not be the one let go of. It didn't have anything to do with his inability to coach. It had everything to do with, in my opinion, however, with the defenses and I mean the O line's inability to protect the quarterback.
Right.
And well,
First and
actually,
foremost.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I
yeah. First and foremost, you Patty them didn't go 3 and out like that.
yeah,
They were going 3 and out every time they touched the ball.
right. It was crazy, and not just that. And I've also got to be honest and put some of this on Patty's shoulders because he wasn't playing like he usually plays. It's like he came out and tried to have a new style of play that's not the time to practice that, bro.
Now it looked like he was running for his life the whole game.
Yeah, but he was running backwards.
I mean, because he used to running forward. You know what I'm saying? It was he was out there just like we were. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on? He was running for his life. He used to running a misdirection and then throwing it over his shoulder, and Kelsey there to catch it. Kelsey had 39 yards the whole game.
That's again another part of like, wait a minute, how is this possible?
Four
Like, nah,
assists, 39 yards.
yeah, that's some bull. I I don't know. I don't know. Uh, hey, at this point, Paula, you was trying to come for me last night. That was the wrong live to do it in. That's the political night. Wednesdays we talk politics. It's tonight where we talk cash shit. You threw me off last night, Paula. But I just I'm ready for the next season. I know these guys are too, and I don't know what the hell. Like Kelsey, where was he at? Where was Travis at?
He spent too much money on the Super Bowl, man. He had all the people there.
Man, his fit. He looked like I don't know if you saw his fit after the game,
Mm-mm.
but he looked as if he was flying back in the day, back in the 70s, early 80s, and he had just got through bringing a bird through on an airplane, and he got away with it. That's how he was dressed, and I was
No.
like, what is? Nah, I gotta find the picture. I gotta find the picture. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it.
Overall, just a bad performance, man. Like I said, we're saying, as a football fan, respecting the game, man. Respecting the fight, you know.
Yeah,
Horrible display.
man, where is that goddamn outfit? Outfit after the Super Bowl. I was like, he finna go flip some coke. he 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 the plug. He got it all.
You
Let me
hear,
see.
you get the reaction that what was it that when they booed Taylor Swift at the game,
Ah,
they put her on the screen, man, and they booed her.
yes.
I was trying to read a couple of articles about it, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah, I don't know what she did to deserve that. Not like that anyway,
I'm just
but she got it. Give me a second. I'm looking at it to see if you can actually see the fit.
Yeah, I'm not
Ah,
sure if it was more Philly fans in the building or what. but it was a big
Yeah,
boo.
yeah. I didn't. I mean, I don't think she deserved it like that. But yeah, they put on. I saw her reaction, her face. I saw her face.
Mm.
I want to see the post game outfit because that post game outfit said everything about the 70s and 80s Super Bowl post
Come with the
game.
catch and fit.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I don't know, man. I'm excited for the new season. Once we get our
huh?
us a quarterback, y'all ass is grass, bro.
Huh?
Once we get us a legitimate quarterback, y'all ass is grass.
Oh, cut
We
that
see
out.
y'all
Cut that out.
2 times a year. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, you still talking about the Raiders? Ain't nobody scared
It's
of
a
the Raiders.
whole new season, baby.
No, it's not. Man, I can't find the pick that I want. Y'all ain't gonna make too many splashes. How is everybody tired? Yeah, it did look like the BGs again. It looked like dude was about to go slaying some cane, right? But how is everybody sick of the Chiefs? Like it's only been twice. We've only won twice, and that's it.
Only twice, but Patty done
Well,
been
back
there
to
how
back.
many times? Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, back
And
to back.
back to back. And
Yeah.
not only that, shit, what, 4 of the last 6 years, or is it 3 of the last 6 years?
I mean,
Something like
yeah. I
that.
mean,
It,
greatness is greatness. Tom Brady had a run. Tom Brady had a run. He was killing it.
ask how many people hated Tom Brady. Ask Tom Brady how many people hated Tom
Hey,
Brady.
I couldn't stand Tom Brady, but I would never take away his greatness. And I never seen his O line crumble the way Oz did.
So we got some of that greatness in the building, man. Tom Brady working with us.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady jinxed us. Maya said that she heard a conversation pregame where he was already saying that like nobody can come back, like that Patrick couldn't come back from a loss like that. So I don't know, maybe there is some rigging going on. I'm not sure. It's
Man, I
possible.
ain't trying to hear from you and Maya right now, man.
I'm just saying, there's no reason why we lost like that at
No,
all.
not at all. After what I
Oh,
say, shit, we caught our scores beforehand, and but I just gave them a touchdown. I gave Philly a touchdown, didn't I?
yeah,
I can't
yeah,
remember the actual score that I called out, but I gave Philly a touchdown. I know that.
yep. You gave Philly a touchdown. I said if Philly won, it was only going to be by 3, and it was
But
only going to be a field goal. But wrong. I was so wrong. My God.
we both were. But
See, look. Even Polar know the scandal with Brady. You see?
Paul don't know what he's talking about, man.
Yeah, Polar know what he's talking about. He with it. He's right. He's correct.
He don't watch American football, man. He don't watch real American football.
Right. I was trying to wait for Wanda to hop on. I don't know when she's gonna be able to make it, but we got to push forward.
We
We
keep
almost,
rolling, baby. Yeah, we keep rolling. That's why I
huh?
was about to say. I say we can keep rolling. That's why I tried to transition with the Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? To get talking about the other little celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So let's go ahead and push forward with that and talk about Kung Fu Kenny and Uncle Sam
Mm-hmm.
as Uncle Sam. Your thoughts on the halftime show?
Absolutely loved it.
Mm.
Loved it. You know, like I was telling you when we had our meeting, man, I watched it a couple times. It wasn't just that, you know, so first time I saw it, I was intrigued. I liked everything about it. Second time I went back and watched it, I loved it. The third time got even better. Because each time I watched it, the kids was right there with me. You know what I'm saying? They know all the songs. You know what I'm saying? They right there, they dancing, you know. So it was a whole little moment for me, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it totally.
Yeah.
I get more into it. What's your thoughts on it?
No, I agree. I thought Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam was absolutely on point, and there was
Perfect.
so much going on that stage that it was crazy.
Hmm.
from the dancers making up Red, White, and Blue to you kind of pointed it out the other night, not to steal your thunder, but to the point of him teasing they not like us. Because I was watching it before we hopped on. I watched it like 2 or 3 times just to see some other stuff in it. Man, so dope.
Perfect hype man,
Awesome.
like you said, with Sam L. First of all, he was an activist in college. He went on multiple activist protests.
Yep.
Uh, he also supported the Black Panther Party as well.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And we also got to remember his iconic role in Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee joint.
Spike Lee joint.
What he was on the mic like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, America. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's all join
Yeah.
together. So
Yeah.
it was a lot that man, it was a lot that I got from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's what I say. I absolutely love the performance. You know,
Absolutely.
perfect.
And we can't forget that he was a pallbearer for MLK. So his that those little roles, those little points, those little sayings that he was making, he was dropping them right on time in between the transitions. I was like, goodness gracious, especially when he came through and he was on that you're being too loud,
Right.
too ghetto.
Ghetto, bro.
Right.
Hey,
And
hey,
that's
before he said all that, he asked him, "Hey, Kendrick, do you know how to play the game?"
right,
He said,
right.
"Man, do you know how to play the game?" And then he came, he brung without that, he brought that to him like, "You being too ghetto, bro.
Hmm.
Tone it down.
Do you really know how to play the game?
You really know how to play the game."
Yeah. And so that's when
Without
Ken,
the PlayStation set up already up on the stage, you know,
right, right.
yeah, it's
Patriots owner was arrested in the same. I don't know what Pola talking about right now. I think he's just on his troll mission. But yeah, the transitions between because at one point after he told him, yeah, well, when he came out and he was like, "Oh, I see you brought some of your homeboys, huh? Scorekeeper,
yeah,
deduct one life."
right. Because that was a play on the biggest game in America. We had the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? See, Samuel, and then it was a play on New Orleans too, with
Yeah,
the buck. You know what I'm saying? With the cats with the dreads, with the tees, bows, and reeds. You know what I'm saying? If you peep the whole outfit, they on the corner. You know what I'm saying? They doing they scoop bop
right.
boop bop. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful, bro.
Yeah, and him calling it out like, "Hey, this is what America can digest. Make something smooth, make it something easy for us to actually take in." Right. And that's why I was getting on my soapbox earlier
Hmm.
about how that we have a whole segment of America that don't want to listen to us, that don't want to actually have a conversation with us. Now, when we begin to yell at them, or we begin to yell the atrocities, or we begin to yell the injustices, well, they can't stomach that, and it takes somebody bringing it down, bringing the tone down, so they can actually take it a little bit easier. Like down in Florida, the whole thing of well, you can't teach CRT because it's making the white kids feel bad. Well, we've been teaching a fictitious narrative of slavery
American history.
for how long, and now all of a sudden feelings matter when it comes to these things, right? And so when he began to transition, and he did with SZA, uh all the stars, because that's actually one of my favorite songs. I love that joint. I love the lyrics in that song. So tell me what
Ladies helped me out, and they broke it down. They like, yeah.
you right.
And like I told you, cuz I watched it too many times. I've loved it.
Right. What is your Facebook, Mister? Oh. Uh, hold on. I'm trying to think because I think I've changed it on all of my other streams except for on Facebook. So I'll let me check it because I got it up, and I'll copy it and send it to you, Polar.
So also, cuz with his play on like with Sam L asking him, do you know how to play the game? And like I say, the whole little PlayStation thing up on there, up on the stage is set up like a PlayStation game. First of all, Drake signed to Sony, so that's another shot at him. Bang
That
bang.
part.
You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, with the whole game up there, I think it's like our play. Trump in the building first and foremost. Trump in the
Right.
building. I don't know if he stayed for halftime, but Trump in the building. And it's like a whole play on, do we know how to survive the game? Do we know how to play the game as Americans?
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So it was way more deeper, you know what I'm saying? Each time I peeked that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? All
Yeah.
I could do, I was just like, you go. It was like a play on us trying to survive America, playing the game. Do we all? It was a message to us with Sam Mill, like I say, with that "Wake Up, America." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that all playing in my head, and then he like, damn, dude, we really know how to play the game. Damn, we gotta. Do we always gotta dumb it down? So Kendrick came back, he dumbed it down. He played humble. He played the scissor joint, and then, but in between, like you say, he talking to the ladies. He like, ladies, should I go ahead and get one what they want? You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
want the
Right.
#1 joint. And it's like, huh?
Yeah.
He like, no, I ain't got. They like, what's that? He like, the #1 joint. And then they teased us. They was like, dun 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 dun. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. And then he
And she-
transitioned to something else for
Right. The
sure.
lady was like, oh, that one. And he was like, no, help me out, ladies. And they was like, uh,
Yeah.
then we
Hey,
went to going with sisters. You know what I'm saying? And, oh man,
Hi guys.
what up,
hey,
cuz
good to see you, cousin.
it was beautiful.
So
I was
we're
out.
talking about. Oh, well, welcome back.
Sorry. I was being a horrible wife.
Well, don't do that.
I know.
Right, he just came home because
I know. I forgot about Valentine's Day. I had to run out and grab some shit. I made it.
Well, as long as you made it, as long as you made it, that's what matters. I would ask you what you got him, but he might be watching in a little bit or watch
He at
something.
work. He ain't doing nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so he's finally gotten back to work, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wanda,
Good, good,
who
good.
did win Super Bowl. Um, I don't want to talk about it.
The Chiefs won.
I don't want to talk about it. Mm.
It was bad. It was bad. We were talking about it earlier, trying to figure out exactly damn. I think I know what you're trying to say there, Polar. The Chiefs ain't like us. That's what he's trying to say. You ain't gonna
Okay.
do us like that. You ain't gonna do us like that, Polar.
The
Not in
melanin popping
the
today. Okay, melanin.
Yeah, you popping for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts on the game, Wanda? What do you think went bad?
I don't think anything. I think the lady that was doing voodoo on Mahomes, she's to blame.
Let me see if I can send that to myself real quick.
Patty Mel just
Cause
didn't show
like
up for the game.
you said, what?
Patty Mel just didn't show up for the game. It wasn't that woman.
Man, I don't know what the heck was going on, but they definitely did not play like they wanted to win. I'm always eating when I'm on here. That is crazy.
Right, you are a health conscious person. You know what I'm saying? You are
I
exercise
stay eating.
expert.
I know. I got my workout in today.
Yes,
I had
ma'am.
to. Yep. But my food is healthy. It's Indian. It's butter chicken and rice. I mean, it's healthy enough, I guess.
You see, I put out in the family group. I was trying to get ideas on what to cook. I
Mm,
just baked some. I baked some chicken and I fried some chicken. I wanted some
no,
baked chicken, but everybody else wanted. Well, the kids wanted fried chicken, so I did
yeah.
have.
We wanted. My daughter asked for Indian food earlier this week, and I had already had my menu all the way up to this point made, and
I'm not gonna be able to share it. Damn.
I will never get that big that I can't order a lift for sure. I promise you, I will never. I will never be that girl.
Hey, we had that episode, and then the following week, I see she appeared on Breakfast Club.
hmm They had the she sat in a chair. This is Dank DeMoss, the rapper from Detroit, who is now suing Lyft because they could not accommodate
Accommodate. Yeah.
her. But so she got to the Breakfast Club and sat in a chair and was like, "Y'all ain't got nothing bigger than this," and it was like a normal size office chair. They pulled up a half of a sectional for Mama and let us sit in there, and she like, "That's what I'm talking about, accommodations. No helper."
No. Hey, you see when they picked her up, the first picture I seen when the Breakfast Club picked her up, she was in the exercise. I don't know if it was a Cadillac or a Suburban or something, but it was a
hmm
extra large
Yeah, they
vehicle.
definitely want. But she told Charlamagne that she can fit in his Prius, which is odd because
Why didn't they go test it out?
I don't know, and they
Because
probably did off
Charlamagne,
air. But
Charlamagne cars. Which kind?
I missed you too. Um,
I want to see it.
she is trying to actively lose weight at this point, so.
That's good.
Mm.
My gosh. Keep getting calls at the wrong time. Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
What you think about the halftime show, Cuzzo?
I loved it. I thought it was creative. I thought
Yeah.
I'm sure it went over a lot of people's heads what was going on. Um a lot of people didn't like it because they said he spent the whole time dissing Drake.
The whole time?
And I'm like, no, it wasn't the whole time. But I mean, you had to perform the song that got you there, right?
Yeah. Before he started it, he was like, you know, they like to sue.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man.
Like I
I
say,
liked it. I thought it was cool. I wish I knew how to dance.
You know how to dance?
I mean, like professionally.
sometimes you gotta pop out and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to pop out and show N words.
So Jig, right there. Uh he did the
Nobody did it like Pepsi.
I like the Fiat commercial. I miss Janet Jackson TD Tips.
and, and
I have to agree with that. That was
but the
great.
Well, they definitely put the halftime show on a delay now that happened, so they can catch stuff like that quickly.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'm getting a call too.
so the Bloods and the Crips, that was the red, white, and blue. That's what I thought
Yes.
about with the red, white, and blue. And his
Yes.
pop out concert that he did in LA, he united the Bloods and the Crips, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I say, every moment of his show was a teaching point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the way up to the closing
What
point,
up,
the light
MC?
point. What up, Cuzzo?
What's up, cuz?
Hey, hey,
All, all the way up to the TV off, where he telling America like, hey, first of all, he had game over, you know what I'm saying? Because he had already killed everything and everybody, you know what I'm saying? So it was game over. But that TV off was letting America know to unplug from corporate America one time for the one time. Do
Yeah.
our own thing and go against the masses, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I got out of his whole performance. It was like a humble degenerate. You see what I'm saying? He was advocating and being active, but he was, you know what I'm saying, presenting himself as a gentleman at the same time.
Yeah.
It was,
That's
it was
why he was saying. That's why he was saying that that the revolution will be televised. They picked the right game, but the wrong guy.
but the wrong guy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
MC, what you got, cuzzo?
What is that though?
what's up, y'all? I just wanted to get on here. I was watching y'all. I love all of y'all, and let's
Play
keep
the
Aunt
back.
Mildred and our cousins lifted up in their prayers, okay?
Most definitely.
I
Facts.
just want to keep that fresh on everybody's mind because she's still in the hospital. She's still
I
the
did
same.
not know
So
that. I thought
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought she was talking.
Nah, Granny. Bad Rap just drove Granny down here, so they already back. She came down here. She went right back to the loop, but ain't no change in that. So
I thought she was going to rehab to. Okay, well, I got wrong information.
All right. Appreciate the info, Pillow.
yeah,
So
if it's rehab, I forgot. Anyway, I had to go back and watch the halftime show. I didn't get to watch it, but I think your boy put on a hell of a show.
yeah, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
that's
we
just
said.
my opinion. Now, of course, social media out here. I seen a couple the comparisons, like they comparing this man to like Michael Jackson Super Bowl
No,
performance, Prince. Yes, Prince. Super Bowl performance,
no,
and cause I usually don't get on some of these folks and like comment, but bro. Let's not ever lose sight. Michael Jackson and Prince, brother, they created them numbers without social media, brother.
that part.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? They had
Yeah,
them numbers without what we got now. So you can
So
never compare them. You could just never compare them, bro. That's all I would like.
yeah,
And
and so like Usher halftime show, Kendrick Lamar halftime show was the most Googled, the most viewed. It took Usher like 6 months to a year to reach where Kendrick Lamar was at, and after his first night. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, cuz, but I mean, I don't know if y'all will feel me or not, but all I'm gonna say about that, bro, I just really hope your boy Kendrick done came up and not done sold his soul, bro.
but why
Well,
you say that?
speak
Cause
to it, speak to it, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, because when it come down to fortune and fame, and which y'all just pay attention to what I'm saying real quick, brother. When it come down to how they pushing his name out here, brother, that
Correct.
that that usually come with a sacrifice done been made somewhere
You
on that star part.
you don't think
You
the
know what I
masses
mean?
you don't think the masses actually been heard? Like if you peep it, like you say, if you peep his performance, you know what I'm saying? He was keeping us woke on a lot of shit.
I mean, he keeping us woke as far as everybody that want to listen to that side of music. What's Kendrick like? West Coast?
Yeah, he West
yeah,
Coast.
yeah.
Yeah. So what? We'll put him in the game? What Dr. Dre?
The game, Dre,
Everybody from
Snoop,
that
Snoop,
side.
Snoop, yeah,
all
yeah.
that,
Snoop.
yeah, that's West
Right.
Coast.
Now
But no,
let's take a few seconds. All I'm saying, cuz have any of them cats, especially Ice Cube,
Uh,
have they ever got their recognition from over there, bro? Like they really deserve, my guy.
but his masses are not just
uh,
so
I'm
so
I'm
so
a, well, Snoop.
so let's speak about West
Hey,
Coast
now
music.
let's speak about
Let's,
Snoop. Let's
let's
let's let's look at how Snoop done opened up different doors, and he just got his mind on that money now. He done
Okay,
lost sight of what the fuck he was standing on at first.
and
but
so
but you
is that the part of? Go ahead, Dirk. Go ahead.
but I was gonna feel like Cube now. You know what I'm saying? Like let's man, like let's actually
Yeah,
speak on
let's
it.
look at Cube that ain't never sold his soul to the devil, bro. Look at where Cube is. I'm just being like I'm talking about in this entertainment industry.
Correct. He's
So
So
thriving.
that's why I just said what I said about your boy. I hope I'm wrong, but from the way they sticking him out here, bro, nigga, they got him out here to motherfucking get some more train folks on board.
So this
And
what I was
because
gonna
like,
say about all them other artists, man, that you spoke about. Like hip hop in particular has always been bought. The masses has always been more bought by white spenders as opposed to blacks. For hip hop, like we was bootleg and shit. You know what I'm saying? White people was going out buying that shit back in the day. So now if you look at the industry nowadays, even with Kendrick preaching the message that he is preaching, like he did at the halftime show, that 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 that, demographic is still buying the music. You know what I'm saying? He went double platinum, bro.
Well, it's I just feel like he for this generation anyway. You know,
But he has a
I feel
mix.
like we had our round of rappers coming up. You know, the generation after us got their round of rappers coming up.
Sure.
You know, I just feel like I mean, so what? He'll be a Tupac of this generation.
Nah,
Okay, I
so
can see that.
so this is where it is with us. So growing up, let's take us three right here. Growing up, Jig was the East Coast fan.
All day.
We didn't mess with the East Coast like that, right? Right. So Kendrick is a West Coast star, but he is global. Just because you global don't necessarily mean you sold your soul. Because if you listen to what he throughout his
I
whole
was just
career,
I was saying what
so
child opinion was on it now, cause I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just
no,
kind of looking. I just kind of look back and see how they do people now. When you get to
yeah,
the top, you know what I'm saying? And if like let's just keep watching him and he quit, you know, because I'm sure they wasn't expecting it at the Super Bowl. Just like Fat said, you know, it's a revolution. Y'all wasn't expecting. They was expecting something else, but he really put out a message. He used his platform and put out a message.
and they have to
yeah,
present that beforehand because the
they
NFL
do.
and everybody that name is on that halftime show got to see what the fuck he's doing beforehand. So all them songs that he put out there are number one bangers. You know what I'm saying? Been out, been banger, been, you know what I'm saying, Billboard, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They've been out.
Oh my God.
So
So
they had to okay that, right?
correct. They had to okay that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
and I'm gonna agree with Dirk on this because if in order for him to sell out like you're talking about, and not saying that you're saying that he is selling out, but in order for him to do what he's doing, um, he wouldn't be able to say what he's saying if he would sell out in that fashion, right? He like for him to
What
even
like
begin to
what you
use,
mean? Like what he's saying though?
The
yeah,
revolution
even
gonna
for
be
him,
televised.
yeah, even for him to be able to use that famous line from one of our activists back in the day, that's
Come on
that's
now.
that's a threat.
Shit. Now, Fat. I mean, Dirk. Let's be real. Let's be real. You want to know how? I know they were fucked up? Cause I know he'll go down in history, bro, and he deserves it. You know, he put on one of the greatest halftime shows. But I'm gonna give him that. But look how immediately these motherfucking media chains started attacking the halftime show,
Oh well, that's
trying
to
to
be
deflect.
expected.
That what I'm
I,
saying. Shit
and
be
I don't
crazy, cuz.
So
and I don't think
that's even more against you, cuz
because I
he
don't
was
think he.
waiting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
got
he gonna buckle. I don't think he gonna buckle under that pressure because at this point, he's a smart guy and he reads, right, so he sees how these things get played out. So he's gonna navigate the system properly the same way he did with Drake, where he strategically dismantled Drake ass, right, in his lyrics, strategically destroyed him to the point to where Drake was like, I ain't even finna come out with another diss track. I'm finna sue people.
So
So he's
he
not.
hitting
yeah,
people
Drake
with
just
history. He
Drake
hitting
Drake
people
just went out weak
with
on that
history.
one.
He hitting people with history like like a motherfucker can't debate too on Jig. You see what I'm saying? So he'll come with
Yeah, he
something.
is.
He'll come with some facts
Yeah.
that
So
America has to stand on. And if you
and
ain't
I
standing on it, you can't say nothing about it. That's what he's doing. That's
right.
why I'm
And
like,
yeah, and I don't think Samuel Jackson would have been willing to play the role of Uncle Sam during the halftime show if he thought that Kendrick, like Dirk said, Samuel Jackson, he's like a bona fide activist. He's true to the game. He was supporting the Black Panther Party before it was popular for people to do it, right?
Yeah,
So
and
he
they immediately though even with him, bro, shit be
Yeah,
fucked up. I'ma just say that again, cause even with him, you see how they immediately threw him next
but
to the
that's
motherfucking house nigga he was in the Django, right?
but that's how that's
Did y'all see
exactly what he
that?
was talking about. Yeah,
They
when he was talking about
see how fucked
yeah,
up they just try to throw you, bro.
No,
yeah, and
no,
we get
I
it.
did.
I,
I didn't see that because of the message. Still,
I
yeah,
saw the
he was still.
I
Go
saw
ahead.
yeah I saw the clips, I saw the memes, but again, the role
no,
that
no,
he
it's
played,
just the memes, Dirt. It's just the memes.
yeah,
But I was just
Oh,
saying
man.
how
Oh,
they
okay,
immediately threw that up next to him. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
and it's
I heard y'all don't forget the role he played. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
and he played
So,
that
so,
role that way for on purpose. He did that on purpose.
so let's take Serena
Yeah.
Williams. Let's take Serena Williams strip walking. She got penalized at the games doing that. She's a Compton woman. You know what I'm saying? She done lost her sister to the struggles of
Correct.
Compton, to the gang
Right.
bang. You know what I'm saying? Her
Yeah, they
one of her
from the.
sisters got
Oh
killed.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she out there on stage, and people like, oh, she doing it because she dissing Drake. Okay, but she's still from Compton. She's still representing what they doing out there.
Well, see, even with that, you know, of course, they forgot where she from, but of course they wanted to make it about Drake with that too. You
Yeah.
know, but
So that's what.
I sat back and read the little clip her husband put out. Hey, and believe it or not, he was all for the shit.
Right. Because
You
that's
know,
what the
hey, go
media.
represent your hood. You know, right?
That's what corporate and media wants us to do. They want us to pick and choose sides. You know what I'm saying? They want us to.
Well, at the end of the day, cuz I just think we better start stocking our bullets up and come up with a plan.
And I don't directly disagree. The only thing I'm gonna say to that is I'll leave before it comes to that. And that's what I'm
Damn,
planning on doing anyway. Right? I do
god damn,
because I don't
fat.
no, I'm serious. I listen, the it's a very small price to pay uh to move and be happy versus dying because of hate. Right? So I'll move and be happy and be comfortable. Like when I was in Japan, I absolutely loved it. I loved it. And I will come back and visit, I'll come back and visit the States, but I don't have, again, like I was saying before, the relationship isn't reciprocal. I love the country, but the country doesn't love me. And sooner or later, the abuse gets old. And I'm not going to continue to allow myself to be abused, nor my loved ones. Right. So I have to figure out how to strike out, create a path of success, of opportunity, and of love versus subjecting my kids to a continued life of abuse. It'll be there for them if they want it. It'll be available to y'all if y'all want it. We don't have to live like this. We don't.
Yeah, it's like what are you truly fighting for? What are you
Yeah,
what are your values for? What you fight for? You know what I'm saying? For like
right.
your family, do you protect your family and get them out of here and move somewhere else, or do you stand here and fight another ignorant fight that you know is just ignorant?
Yeah, like I'm in Iraq. I'm in the middle of Iraq while I got a cousin getting ready to go to the pen,
Sure
right?
would,
Or,
cuz.
or I'm in Iraq, but we still have issues in our own country with
Hey, Wanda.
racism and the inability. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Your mic, your mic. You sound like a chipmunk.
Hey, that's them AirPods. I'm gonna tell you the problem.
Let's see if it changes. It's still connected. But all I'm saying is we don't have to live like this, and we don't have. If you don't want to be abused, if you recognize what the abuse is and who's abusing you, well, then it's up to you to actually change the environment, to change the behavior. Otherwise, you either like you, and that's how people end up getting Stockholm syndrome by continuously staying in an abusive system or situation, and you begin to identify with the people that's abusing you. No, I'm not into that. and I know what I've sacrificed for this country. I know my family has missed me because I've sacrificed for this country. Wanda they finna go through it. She's already started going through it because her husband's sacrificing for this country. And we're doing all of this in the great hopes that sooner or later it's going to be reciprocated. But after 400 plus years, I see that it's not.
Who's looking for reciprocation at this point?
I am. I am. And this is why I say that, because if you, like I said last night, if you show me that you hate me, I'm going to show you I hate you. If you show me you love me, I'm going to show you that I love you. If you show me that we're on even keel, we're even standards, well, then I'm going to show you the same thing. I'm reciprocating the same thing that the country is giving me. And people don't like it. That's why when I be in these motherfucking Facebook streets acting a fool, folks can't take it.
Not
They can't. They don't like it.
They can't take this shit.
bro. Evidently, my camera had went out while y'all was having your whole conversation. I thought I was on here the entire time. I was not.
Damn, for real?
I was back here going the fuck off.
I thought you was eating, 'cause I thought you had more than that.
Yeah, I thought you was on the phone, cause
No, I was.
That was the
I
last
was
thing
on
you
my
said
phone to
to
see
us.
me, but evidently nobody else could see me.
Yeah, no, that was the last thing you said to me. Like, yeah, I'm getting a call too, and then it just went.
right. And the funny thing about it is, the shit that I say on Facebook, I make sure to let everybody know that we're gonna be live on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And if they got so much to say, they got just that much to type, then come on, you all right, cuz? You gonna make
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Get some. Get some.
I gotta get some air.
And that's
Can
what
I
we're
answer this
talking to,
question?
Pola.
This is the country where I was born.
Yeah.
However, my ancestors got here. This is where I was born, and I hadn't left. Why do we? Because I guess hope, but that's why we still here. But I don't think I'll be here much longer. So, in the
Yeah.
country that is. So,
Yeah. Because we don't have to be. We don't
We
have to
don't.
be. And it's not saying anything ill about the country. It's just simply being honest about our country. That's all. Right?
yeah,
Again, I support the president of the United States of America because that's my job. I have to, and I always will, faithfully. I will execute the orders of the officers appointed above me. I absolutely will. But I
Thank
can't
you.
deny the fact that he has signed into an executive order a clause for the minority group of white South Africans while he's deporting brown and black people. I can't deny that fact. And I also can't deny the fact that he's not the only one who's done it, right? President Obama did it. President Biden did it. Sure, that was a deep ass inhale.
I'm putting that shit out, cuz.
my cousin over there trying to go
No,
to
about to
Mars.
kill you,
He is
bro.
over there trying to reach Mars.
You already there.
Oh,
Hey,
somebody
cuz
call
I was trying
Eli.
to sweat this about shit.
He is straight trying to go to Mars over there.
Yeah, bro. What's
Hey, nah, for real. Hey, I'm getting back off of here with y'all, but I love everybody in the family, Ollie out, and let's pray for Aunt Mildred and let's keep little Ralph and them up in our prayers, okay?
Absolutely.
Because,
Love you too, cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah, love you.
yeah, I'll
Send-
holler at
send
y'all
a-
later.
Yeah, but send an update in the group chat, cuz. Send an update in the group chat.
Yeah, we're
'Cause
gonna
I-
have final thoughts, cuz though.
Oh yeah, we
Ooh,
are. We at 59. We almost up.
We're
Hold
gonna have
up. Give
final
me a
thoughts.
second.
And I didn't
well,
miss half the damn show.
Yeah, you might as well stay on in there. Hang on in there.
yeah, I'm gonna stay on in there, cuz.
Go ahead. We got a few more minutes. I'm full.
All right, let's get it switched on over.
Mhm.
Let's get it switched on over. Damn, I hit the wrong one. Final thoughts. MC,
Yeah.
let's get you a final thoughts first, so.
I just want to let everybody know, we need to start loving each other a little more. I done already like buried a lot of people this year.
Mm.
Life is really short. I want y'all not to let the small things take away from your happiness in life because you don't get too much. You don't get that time back. You never will. So love thy neighbor, and that's all I got to say.
For sure. Right on, Cuzzo. Right on.
Real
Wanda,
talk.
I'm gonna put you up because I feel sorry. I didn't know that you was in the background going off, cuz.
Like, I thought I was on here the entire time. That is insane. Insane.
Oh man.
Insane. I can't believe it. But anywho, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So with that being said, ladies, wax girls, it's her time to shine. They finna get down and dirty tomorrow. Make sure she is up for the task, okay? Make sure they able to find it. All right. Why y'all laughing? What?
Go ahead, Cuzzo. Go ahead, Cuzzo. Hey, we in our own head. Hey, you do you, cuz.
Now y'all know y'all ain't going to the backyard.
We should let you go last. We should let you go last. My bad.
Hey, Dirk Cuz.
Why y'all laughing?
We in our own head, cuz. I'm telling you, go ahead. I'm sorry. Just block us out. Hey, y'all mute yourselves, bro. They want to get through her.
No,
Y'all
I
mute
Go ahead,
yourselves.
Wawa. Go ahead.
Now y'all know ain't nobody coming to the cookout if they can't find the yard. Okay?
Yes,
So,
man.
ladies. Y'all so stupid. Grow up.
I can't.
That's Bill. That's Jig, man.
Y'all know doggone well.
What you
Y'all
said.
so stupid.
All right, I'm
Anywho,
back. I'm better.
hey
All right, I'm
Trav.
good. What's up, Trey? All right, I'm
Uh,
good. I'm good. I'm good.
man, don't forget to brush your floss at least twice a day. Oral health is overall health. Happy Valentine's Day.
All right. Oral health for the fellas, ladies. Get it for the fellas. Oral health one time for the one time for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh my, y'all are so childish.
And I wonder why. The twins be thinking like they think sometimes. You hear me? But man, like MC was saying, man, love your people one time. Stop the evil. Show a little love, a little mercy one time. Show up and show out for your kinfolk, your family. You know what I'm saying? Always represent where you from. Like it was a Chiefs game. I'm glad they lost, but I ain't
Calm
like
down.
I don't like the way they lost. But
End of discussion.
Wanda, you seen me. I showed up. I had on the Blues hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I remember blue and gray. Blue and gold. I represented St. Louis one time for the one time since my squad went there. But at the end of the day, know how to play the game. We seen the halftime show. Learn how to play the game. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. You're gonna stay hurt. Learn how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? TV off. His last performance. His last excuse me, y'all. His
That's
last
my song.
performance.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Right. It was a intention on us unplugging from everything. Social media, going to the grocery store, buying from big network, big corporations. You know what I'm saying? We turn them off one time.
Mm.
If we do have to buy, go buy from a little local market or a black owned market. Support your people one time for the one time. Boss dog.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. So generally speaking, like I've been on them. I'm usually on that movement of a little more mercy and a little more grace, sprinkle with copious amounts of love. But this is Black History Month, and right now I'm on a movement of reciprocation. I don't hate the players. I don't hate the game. Like most Def said, I'm the motherfucking shot clock sitting way above the game. I see it. I know how they playing, and I know what's getting counted down, and I just ain't got time for it no more. Right? I'm playing by different rules. I'm not going to be forced to move the way they want me to move. And if they feel like I'm a threat, well then 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. We didn't have to laugh at pain and everything in between for 400 fucking years. So knuckle up. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, if you love me, I love you back. If you show kindness, I'll show kindness back. If you show hatred, be ready to receive that shit. Be ready to receive it. My name is James Allen Glass Jr. It's not Jesus. I don't turn the other cheek. Fuck all that. I'm not with it. And I'm not going to do it. And I'm not bowing down to these cowards just because of the things that are happening. If you were a coward before President Trump got in office, motherfucker, you a coward right now. And I say it and I stand on it. Don't allow your hatred to get your ass tore out the frame. It was motherfuckers up in Ohio not too long ago that tried to prove a point and have a hate group. Right, they had a hate group trying to walk across a bridge in a black neighborhood because that's terrorism. And if we begin to bow down to domestic terrorism, we'll never be able to fight another day in our lives. They busted their asses and got them up out of there. They got tore out the frame. And if that's what I gotta be on, well then so be it. That's what I'm finna be on. Don't come in my area. Don't come in my area, and I don't care what color my neighbors are, but don't come in my area bringing hatred and disturbing my peace as well as my neighbor's peace as well as my peace. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. Again, if it's hatred that you are going to give me, be ready to get it reciprocated 100 times over, and I'm not apologizing for that. I am not, and I'll stand on it all day,
man,
every day. But with that being said, those are my final thoughts.
Yes, sir.
I miss my gal.
So hey, that's just where I am with it. I refuse to be afraid of anybody. I refuse. I can't live like that.
Hey, I think our family had already proven that we can handle a game. So
And like
I mean,
and
I
like
ain't really
Mike was saying, Mike was saying,
cause it ain't finna be none of shit. We ain't our ancestors shit. It ain't finna be that.
right. It's a ton of us that's gonna stay, cause it's a ton that's gonna leave, it's a ton that's gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? So even if we choose to stay, we gotta still unite. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we solidify ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it for nothing.
Yeah, Fat gonna train us. He ain't finna just dump us out. Shit. Fuck Keith think, cuz.
Love y'all.
Hey, I'll holler at y'all. Yeah, y'all have a good night.
Hey, as always, y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to hang out with us tonight. We thank you for it, and we love y'all. We appreciate it. With that being said, thank y'all for coming out. God bless, and
good night.